live, but we don't know how good the internet is. Tomorrow it's getting fixed. So if it's not good, let us know.
I have little confidence in the fixing. I think they are trying to do something that probably won't fix it. Just my opinion.
Anyway, so hopefully.
Well, what we don't know is if this is good quality. So
we've had to go through Google Hangouts, and so we don't even know how, if you can list your comments. We're not sure how that works. Do we know that? 6 viewers control. Our normal way to go live would not
Chat's
work.
right over here.
Okay.
So there is chat available.
Somebody say something, type something so we know it works.
Yeah, if you can find the chat, there's a little blue box that you can click on that should open up chat. You can let us know how it's looking, how it's sounding. Our internet has been fairly solid today, so it may be okay and not fading out on us. But
anyway.
If somebody can figure out the chat, let us know. Anyway, it's good to be here.
We were sitting out on the front porch, and all of a sudden we're like, "Oh, it's Wednesday. We could go try to do live." And we've been on the road and moving, and so obviously we haven't done live for a long time. But we thought maybe we could try. And I'm just thinking that nobody's able to write on this. So we're going to put something in there, and you see if.
Yeah. So if you saw us chat, you can chat back. So
yeah,
you can give that a try.
We've got to figure this out, because the joy of being able to do live is that you can actually talk to you, and we're not seeing anything right now.
So it looks like our camera lens is dirty. That's what I'm seeing. And the light that you're seeing is we're next to a window. No, not with your finger.
It's cleaned out.
Use this.
It's clean.
This will be better. Sorry. Okay. Oh, most of the smudges are gone, so that helps.
But still nobody chatting.
Still nobody chatting. That's fine. Sorry about that. Well, we'll figure out the chat with ourselves. Actually, you should pull it up and see if you can see it. And
I'll do that.
Okay. She's gonna get it on her computer, which really loads down our internet, so that may or may not be a helpful thing. But we got to get this figured out so that it can work. Google has recently made some changes in, not Google, YouTube, which is Google, they're together, and how lives are done. And one of the methods of doing it, no matter what we do, it keeps wanting us to enable something.
Yay!
That we already have enabled.
Okay, I have it, but it's way over there. So Tracy said a bit blurry. Hello, dark and blurry.
Yeah, the dark and blurry has to do with our lighting. This room is a dark room, so not happy about that. You want to turn your sound off so we don't get feedback.
Okay.
Not happy about that. That's something we need to fix.
Sounds like we're in the back of a dark, blurry room. So where's our sound?
Right there. So it's not picking up the sound very well.
All right.
Okay, that's good to know. We can get a better microphone.
Well, let's just stop it.
Well, let's do a little more testing, see how it goes here, so we can learn all the little bugs we need to work out of this. So this microphone is not working well. We have another one we can hook up and test to get it working.
She says our hair and skin are the same color.
Yeah, there's a reason for that.
Why? I am not gray all over.
No. The point is with the lighting, it's all the same. Rhenda didn't like that.
I did not like that.
So you want to try it over there?
Yeah. Let's try that.
So sorry.
No, it's not.
Yeah. It's just this is trying to compensate for the light, which is kind of horrible.
No, it's okay for that. It's better there.
Okay. Turn off that light up there. That might be.
I don't think so.
Well,
okay, they don't need to sit and watch us too.
So we're figuring this out, but
sound is fine. It's easier to hear me than you.
Oh, okay. She's got a better voice than I
do have a bit now. Now it's dark. Did it just get darker?
I turned off that light so it's not shining in this. So, let's do something of substance here, even though it's dark, and for some people our audio is
Okay, so tomorrow we make the video that will come out on Friday for the first June 1st thing that we're doing.
We're really excited about this. I mean, this when we had this
I've
idea.
got 30 people who have said I'm in. And for every person who says that they're in, there's usually somebody that says, well, I never comment.
Probably somebody. So that's great. So there's whoa, it really got dark. Why did it get so dark? That's crazy. That just puts it behind us. So this camera adjusts. Thank you, camera. Wow. See,
it's raining in Florida.
Okay, good for you. Having good rain. So anyway, like I was saying, we're really excited about this. I don't know, what do you call it?
I am calling it the 30-day jumpstart to health and vitality with Heartiness approach.
Right.
That's
no,
what I'm calling
a lot of the feedback that we've received is from people who are. It's probably better to just leave it alone and let it do it.
I'll stand out here in the sun. You light up my life.
Yeah, you do that.
And Lois Wilson is the one who named it. She just came up with that wonderful title of
She's good at naming.
Health and Vitality, and I loved it. So I especially love the comment. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Like I was saying, there are many people who describe what they're doing, and that this goes right along with the efforts that they're making. And it's just great to join together and kind of share our experiences with it. I know there may be some who need a little bit of push, and this is the chance to get started. A good excuse.
Yeah, totally. It's getting darker.
It comes and goes.
And darker and darker.
This is trying to adjust, and it doesn't know what to do with the light.
Wow.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. So it needs some. See, now it's coming back to light. So it's trying to find a place where the light makes sense, and it just can't do it. Because it's seeing the dark behind us, and then it sees the light on our face, and it's trying to find a balance.
Tracy, who said that they're getting rain, she said that her garden has been flooded out twice. So there's bad rain out there.
That's a lot of rain.
Yeah.
I guess the folks we watch in North Carolina, it's been just.
In fact, Justin's right now is talking about their tomato garden getting flooded. So
I'm not happy about this camera. It's a good camera, but
we're not going to use this anymore. And instead of stopping, we're just going to kind of keep going with it being weird. But
next time we may just use our phone.
Yeah, that's what I think. I like the phone better.
So
I did want to say one thing about.
You can do this.
Nope, forgot. When I interrupted you, which was bad, I had something to say. No, I don't.
I feel horrible.
No. I shouldn't interrupt you. That's bad. It was one of our something one of our viewers had said.
Well, one other aspect of this challenge that has me very excited is that we need to do better. And by planning for this, preparing for this, and then sharing the advice that we know and don't always practice like we should, propels us to do a better job of following it. So it's going to help us do better and get healthier, which we need to do. Definitely with the amount of work that we're doing right now, we're acclimating to the humid hot, and also finding a schedule that, inside where it's cooler for inside kinds of things during the hot part of the day, and then when it's a little cooler in the early mornings and then at the evenings, we're outside to do the work out there. That seems to be working for us.
Yes. And today I was using the pressure washer, and I was getting really wet.
She's making lots of misty water.
And it felt good.
That's why her hair was kind of crazy.
Oh no, this is Missouri. I got this really, really, really cute haircut in Colorado, and it lasted, and it was beautiful. And as we crossed over into the Missouri border, so this is me for the summer until the humidity goes away again. It's a really cute haircut, but not this way.
Yeah, yeah. And for everyone who has emailed their lists, suggestions about farm to fork kinds of dining places that our followers could use if they're traveling and they're looking for places where they can eat right. I'm grateful for those inputs.
I got one from Canada today.
Ah.
I'm excited to. I would love to. It's a fish and chips place. I would love to find a fish and chips that was healthy.
Yeah.
I don't know how fish and chips are healthy.
Well, when you're traveling, you know, you're kind of at the mercy of what's there, and you got to do the best.
So let me tell you about this breakfast we had. And
This morning?
No, well, this morning's was great because we cooked it, but
when we were
out, yes. The thing that made us even come up with this whole thing to be able to have everyone look for a place that's either a farm to fork or cook with farm fresh food was right in downtown Denver. And we looked at the menu on the outside and saw a quinoa bowl, and then it had, what was the other thing we got? It was some kind of a sandwich made with I don't know. It was so good. Lots and lots of vegetables and eggs and quinoa and arugula and just healthy.
And that restaurant is actually part of a chain. There are multiples of those.
Is it?
A person from one of our viewers from Boulder sent us a list, and that particular one was on the list. And you know, she had a lot of other interesting insights, and we'll be sharing those more as we go through this. But it really was that many of these places that are farm to fork, while they're sourcing most of their food from the right kinds of places, grass-fed, non-GMO, so on and so forth, some of their ingredients is they're going to use a lot of sugars because that's the way they satisfy a lot of people's tastes. But if you have problems with gluten and other kinds of foods, there's no guarantee they're not going to be using those. So you still have to, obviously, you have to be careful. You can't just go there and blindly order from the menu.
Well, like Rebecca and Justin Rhodes, they had to look for gluten-free bakery and gluten-free everything because of her Hashimoto's and his Lyme disease.
So the takeaway on that is even these farm to fork places that we're recommending, you can't go in there blind.
You still have to be educated.
But for the most part, these are going to be places that source most of their ingredients from the right place, which is a far cry better than many of the localities, local places you may go to eat.
We've got everybody talking about the weather over here.
Do we need to talk about the weather?
Because
it's happening.
Well, and everybody had a really hot weekend. I mean, Memorial Day, we were I talked to one of our viewers from Michigan, and they hit 80, which is really hot in Michigan. I know it was really hot in Oregon.
Well, this is another one of those years where it's winter, spring, summer.
But today has not been bad at all.
Today's
been
nice
pretty pleasant here.
But where did spring go?
It was a springboard.
But for those folks who were having it tough, where they're getting flooded, wow. What else are you seeing?
I love arugula. I get my arugula from Johnny's Seeds. And hi from Missouri, hi from Texas. Hi.
Now, is this a good time to talk about?
No, I'm going to do it on the video tomorrow.
Okay. So video tomorrow is going to be the time.
I am putting out a video. Usually we don't if we do a live, but this one's been so weird. But
we did have one of our friends send us a package of interesting thing. Yeah. I'm just going to share, so be looking for that in tomorrow's video.
All right, let me see if anyone else has anything earth-shattering to say, and we're going to go ahead.
While she's figuring that out, we're doing great. We've got more projects than we know what to do with, and we're kind of picking and choosing what really is the most important right now. We ran into a little bit of a snafu at the farmer's market yesterday. Nobody had eggs for sale. We had to go somewhere else. One of them distributes them through some local places, and so we went there and picked some up a little higher price. Not much.
They had them for sale. They were sold out.
Yeah.
And so we still haven't gotten chickens. We're trying to get some.
Well, that's where I was going with it. We want to get some chickens, and we're not ready, but we can get ready.
We're ready. I mean, we want full-grown chickens that are like a year.
We're ready for eggs, and here. When do we plan on getting the chicks? It's like
now.
We're gonna get the chicks now so they're ready for the fall. Okay, I'm trying to be bold. Anyway, that's one of our projects.
Chicken tractor.
It hasn't made it totally to the top of the list yet, but
we have a really cool coop. But one of our viewers suggested that we clean it with a lime wash, and I need to go get the stuff to do that because I totally agree with that. And then we can get the little babes in there.
Yeah, but we're gonna use it more for a breeder. We want the other chickens to start doing some work for us in our gardens. Our gardens to be areas.
We did a really, really, really fun thing today in our garden, but we're not going to tell you. You'll have to watch tomorrow's video.
Oh, tantalizing!
It was
tomorrow's
fun.
video.
It was really fun. Oh yeah. So let me see. Other people come on. We've got 23 people watching.
Oh, it's awesome.
So, does anybody have any questions? You can put them on for us right now, and otherwise we'll say goodbye but next week we'll have good lighting, good sound, good everything.
That's the hope, right?
One never knows on a farm.
Hopefully our internet is a little more solid by next week. So yes.
They're actually going to put a pole in for us and put it in an unobstructed view.
But they're using a different type of transmitter too, so I really think it's their network, not their. I was only a network engineer for several years.
40. Anyway, well, thank you so much for following us and chatting with us. Sorry, this was a little lame today, but all of a sudden we're like, oh,
we could do this.
We could go do this. Apparently, not without problems, but.
Oh, we have to improve the light.
Let me see. I wonder if you could use the farmers market as a pull-up resource. They should have a bulletin board or something.
You know, that's a good thought. It's not a real big farmer's market. The one guy who has a lot of chickens typically has not so much pullets, but his older chickens that aren't productive enough. Their production is decreased. He sells those. He doesn't have any right now, so it'll probably be more like the fall before he does.
And we need it before then.
Yeah, so it's probably, but they don't have a bulletin board. They really don't have like an information desk either. So.
We need to go to the one.
Maybe the Facebook page or something. I don't know if people use.
We need to go to the one in Springfield.
Saturday?
On Saturday.
Saturday.
Yeah.
So a big one in Springfield. What's it called? Something in the Ozarks. Anyway, Farmers Market at the Ozarks, FMO or something. So, that'll be fun. Anyway, thanks for watching. Really appreciate it. And as always, if you haven't signed up for our newsletter, go to our website, heartinessapproach.com, and get signed up there.
All the newsletters are on the website now.
Yeah, past
go to the home button, press the home, and it'll send you down. Run over, and it'll send you to newsletters.
Yeah.
You can get
at least I think the last 10 show up there. I'm not sure how to go past that.
Oh.
It's not giving me an option to go past that 10. So.
Okay.
I have to figure that out.
All right. Thank you.